I'm not wearing any pants. So, I just got home from work and took a shower and just put this shirt on because I was actually going to record this video now. It's more convenient for me to record it now and get this out of the way. You guys remember that back at the E3 2016 press conference of Microsoft, that they revealed two new consoles, the Xbox One S and then the Xbox Scorpio. Now while the Scorpio is coming out next year sometime, the S has been released for a while now and is just flying off the shelves. In terms of raw value, the Xbox One S is just exponential. You're getting a game console, a next generation game console that does 4K upscaling in games, a really good upscaler I might add. You get a console that supports high dynamic range. You get a console that supports a 4K Blu-ray player in it right out of the box. And on top of that, it was just revealed that the console, the Xbox One S, is going to get Dolby Atmos support. That being said, incredible value you're getting for a mere $300 for the Xbox One S. It's outstanding. So today, we're going to be unboxing the Xbox One S, the 2TB launch edition, one of the last few that are remaining. Not really, because these aren't so hard to find, but they're going to be hard to find. In fact, Microsoft has already stopped production of these for a couple months now, and pretty much whenever your store sells out of them, whether it's GameStop, Best Buy, Target, whatever, you're basically, you know, out of luck. You can't really get them anymore. There's a few places like I think Amazon still has some, but Microsoft is no longer making this console, alright? So let's get to unboxing the beautiful launch edition, 2 terabytes of the Xbox One S. So the big question on everybody's mind, I know, is, Cameron, why the hell would you pay $400 for an Xbox One S when you already have the launch Xbox One, the Xbox One normal one, you know, just the standard launch Day 1 edition it was called. You still have that console, it still works great. Why get an Xbox One S? I did not pay the full $400 for this. In fact, I picked this up completely without planning it today because of a deal I discovered at the very end of the day. I was at work today, and right now, in fact, the sale is, I believe, ending today. Right now, you can get up to 25% off any Xbox One in store, alright? On top of that, for me working there, because I work at one of those corporate retail chains, is I actually get an additional 15% off. So I got 40% off this console. I paid under $300 with this thing, including tax. It was glorious, and I'm getting a really attractive console, and on top of that, the value of this console is just absolutely incredible. So it's awesome to see. We're gonna get to unboxing this, and it's gonna be nice. I'm gonna set this up. I'm not gonna set this up immediately. When I get my new bookshelf and stuff, and I do my new room tour, that's when you guys will see it. I actually may take this to Jake's house because he does have a 60-inch 4K TV from Samsung, and he does have a normal. He has the white Xbox One, the Sunset Overdrive bundle. So that's the one that he has. He's kind of annoyed that I bought this because, you know, he's like, you don't need one. He's absolutely right, I don't need this, but 40% off, who's going to pass up this deal? Seriously. And it was an impulse purchase. I sold my Predator monitor, so I said I had some extra money left over, so I said, why not? So we have this. Oh, look at this beautiful insert here. You got the console that can lay on its side or actually stand up, which is pretty cool. And pretty freaking cool. It's showing you how to install the stand, hook up the cables. This is all really elaborate, really well done. How to set up the console properly. Pretty cool. So we have this drawer on the side right here. Let's get to this. Here we go. We got two things. I'm gonna open up this patch. Here is our power cable. No longer do we have the power brick. This is going to be incredible because when I'm setting up my new room with everything, what this is going to allow me to do is going to be just much more simple with cable management, and I plan to like really nail down cable management when I redo my room and I get this new bookshelf that's on the way. I'm going to have everything sorted completely. I bought brand new cables that are the perfect length for what I need, so this is awesome to not have to deal with a power brick anymore. It's also going to draw a lot less power, so that's pretty cool. On the side here, we got our HDMI cable. This is just an HDMI 2.0 cable standard. I already have one, so really don't need this. Leave it right there. And then we got the new Xbox One S controller, the slim controller, which is pretty fantastic. I held this at E3 2016, so I already know that, you know, how it feels and everything like that, and it's a slight redesign. But I never actually owned one. I never actually owned one of these. So a slight redesign with the controller. It's no longer glossy on the front, which I actually think it looks a lot nicer in motion, to be completely honest with you. And the whole controller just feels a lot better. Like the bumpers in particular, these feel much better to control. They're kind of flatter, and they just feel a lot more tactile. And everything just feels much better. You have the little grips here on the side, nice texture. So it's pretty awesome. I don't know if I'm going to start using this as my main controller, but it's still great to see, and you do get batteries in the plastic as well, which is pretty cool. So moving on, of course, we have the last piece to pull out, which is this right now with a code, it looks like. Let's see. It's going to flip out right here. What do we have in here? So the first thing we have is a 14-day free trial to Xbox Live Gold. Here, I'll let the camera focus and I'll give you guys the code. I really do not need that. So anyone who wants a free gold trial for Xbox Live, go ahead and use that. In addition, we got our instruction manual, pretty cool, basic stuff, and we also have our stand. Now, the stand is typically sold separately, but you actually get it for free when you buy the 2 terabyte launch edition, and I'm actually thinking about having my Xbox One stand up in my new design. So this is pretty cool. It kind of slides in there with these grooves right there, and it's actually a sturdy stand. This thing is actually built pretty well. I didn't think it was going to be built this well, but pretty awesome. You got a little Xbox, you know, right there with the how to put on the stand. Nice little rubber grips so the thing doesn't move. It's actually very well done. So it's a really nice, attractive stand. It's very minimalistic, which I personally like. So good job for that. And then finally, the star of the show is the console itself. Holy moly, this thing is beautiful and small. I have to say, in particular, I love the redesign of this console. It is so attractive, and in fact, I like it. There's a part of me that almost likes it more than the design of the standard PlayStation 4. It sure as hell looks a lot nicer than the slim PS4, but the standard PS4 is like very edgy, and I really like that design. This is still square, keeping with the Xbox, you know, One design of the VCR or whatever, but there's something about its simplicity and its modernization and design that I just think really make it an attractive, you know, piece of hardware. I should probably take the tape off the side here. This would be a lot easier without it. We now have a matte finish, so no more shiny plastic, so I can grab this thing with my fingers and it doesn't leave marks, which is just excellent. Love the design of this. So first off, we have our power button. These are tactile buttons now, and they feel fantastic. I like this sort of, you know, kind of pointing, dotty, whatever design. I think it looks fantastic. Our eject button right there. Our disc tray. And we got a nice little warning manual. Our USB 3 hub on the front instead of the side, which is humongous. Humongous help right there. This used to be where the connect button went, or the, you know, the controller sync button, excuse me, went. You got some nice more vents on the side right now. On the back here, Xbox One S. You got your Ethernet ports. Optical audio port, IR out blaster, 2 USBs, USB 3.0 ports right here, and HDMI HDMI in and then HDMI out for, you know, your cable box and whatnot, and then just a little power connector right there. Love how simple the design is, seriously. On the bottom, beautiful, we got, you know, just the Xbox logo, and then our rubber grooves so the thing doesn't move, and oh, pretty cool. I actually didn't notice this. If you check it out, if you read closer, look at the text. It says Xbox One model 1661, I believe it said. Oh, 1681, I just scratched off the dust. 1681, so I don't know what that means, but that's still pretty cool. Here's the little grooves where the Xbox, where the stand go, just, you know, have it stand vertically. So that's pretty awesome. Love the design. I know a lot of people have different feelings about the color. I love the color of the console. I think it looks attractive as hell in white, and they're coming out with more colors. You know, you have the Battlefield 1 one which came out in the army green color, which still looked really attractive. You also had, you know, the gray one that's coming out with, it's also Battlefield 1. There's a gray one that's 500 gigabytes, so that's pretty cool. And it's like a Storm Dust Gray. And there's like a bunch of different colors. The red one from Gears of War and whatnot. Anyway, so I just want to do this unboxing for you guys. Pretty awesome. I'm going to have this set up when I actually redo my whole room. And it's going to be nice. I'm probably going to have it stand vertically like this, though. It's a really attractive console. I absolutely love the design of it. Alright, so that's it. Thought I might do an unboxing video. I'll have it set up later. And, yeah. Xbox One S. Did I waste my money? Absolutely. But it's an attractive console, and 40% off. I wasn't going to pass it up. 2 terabytes built into it, so I no longer have to use my external hard drive. Alright, talk to you guys later. Have a good one. Peace.